We here, y'all. We are here. Welcome to another edition of Wake and Pack. Boy, I was up bright and early today, y'all. I had to go handle some business, man. So sorry for being a little tardy, but at least you guys got you know, you got notified what time I'm going to be on here. So shout out to everybody. Let's see who's in the building right now. Okay. But good morning to all on the Monday morning. Back to work for most of us, but I'm always at work. I had to go handle some business early today. So shoot, I might have the rest of the day to myself. So shout out to my boy, man, Zane Strong in the building. Good morning. Shoot, bird is the word right now. Yes, another edition of Wake and Pack. Thank you for coming through. My girl here, shout out to Brandy Lewis. Oh yeah. That's right. Hey, listen. Zane ain't the only one, right? Okay, because Cali Packer came through the stream again, while I was streaming, and I had to let them know what time it was. But yeah, shout out to everybody who's have seen some of these epic streams I've been holding for the gaming channel. So I will do a better job at promoting it. I'll start getting the URLs or whatever the hell else I need to do it. So yeah, good morning to Brandy. Yeah, we Xbox over here. Cali Packer on PlayStation though. Hey, my homie made it through today. Shout out to Gooseby, man. John Bainan is here. Shout out to John Bainan, man. So we got a packed house today of Waking Packers, and let's just talk about the subject matter, y'all. First is let Russ cook, right? Not Russell Wilson, of course. Not even Russell Westbrook, of course. But we talking about Russ Ball, the guy who handles all of our finances, the guy who should make us sleep easier at night when we're thinking about who should stay, who should go, this contract is this player gets paid too much, this, that, and the third, right? So, like I once said before, in Goot We Trust, well, we got to trust Russ Ball too, right? Like they know exactly, they have a better idea than us, and we seem to be convinced that we are a Super Bowl contender at this time. So you got to think they are not going to do anything to compromise this team's position and where we are heading to. And, sometimes, man, we just need to, oh yeah, that's why I got him in the thumbnail. Shout out to Dorita too. So, yeah, this is what I'm thinking about it. First of all, y'all, like, we're not GMs. We're just fans. It's good. It's fun to get up and say, oh, we should do this, we should do that. But first of all, like I always say, we don't know shit. And secondly, we've been through this before. 2 years ago, a year before then, like we were in the same situation where it was like a foregone conclusion amongst Packer fans, Packer channel outlets saying that Aaron Jones is gone, right? Do you guys remember those talks? A year or 2 years ago where they said Aaron Jones was gone. He ended up staying. And now I'm going to say the great Aaron Jones, right? He's deserved that right. You don't just throw that word out everywhere, great, but he is historically now a great Packer, bro. He surpassed me in my Amon Green, right? I never thought anybody could pass Amon. Ryan Grant came for a little bit, but he didn't have that longevity like Amon did. Eddie Lacy, Brandon Jackson, Sam Congato. No, I'm just playing. Couple of few like running backs we used to have, but Aaron Jones is a legit, pretty much, definite Packer Hall of Famer. So I think we gotta treat him with a little bit more respect, right? That too, KH, I hear you on that one, but I'm gonna be 100% honest. If we do draft him, I think it's still best that we keep Aaron Jones, right? Because if you look at the Micah Parsons and Jordan Love interview, Parsons just asked Love, like, what's up with Jones, man? He like, what you mean? He was like, he just was all over me. That's a vet. Hey, that dude, and he said that Aaron Jones freestyled that. So again, oh boy might be all that, bro, right? Oh boy might be all that. He might can turn into what Aaron Jones is, but ain't nobody coming out of this draft this year going to be able to do for us what Aaron Jones is going to do for us. That's number one. Number two, Aaron Jones ain't going to do better anywhere else other than Green Bay as far as statistics, right? This is the perfect situation for him. He just has to stay healthy. And for people saying I ain't paying for him, he ain't healthy, well, that is one thing that we just cannot predict, right? Shout out to the homie AJ, man. Shout out to my boy KHTV too, man. Definitely is going to be a restructure. And then another thing, y'all, like, damn, if y'all probably would have seen, my household this morning or some shit, you might have think like, oh my God, they're about to break up. Then tomorrow morning, me and wifey, the kids walk out hand in hand like nothing happened. So just because, and then again, this is just this has to happen. This is negotiation tactics. They're going to holler at Aaron Jones's people. They're going to holler at, and then it's Rosenhaus now. He don't play around, right? Definitely. But even on that, KH, like I said, we could bring anybody in here. I think at least to be a good segue, at least that they could have that vet for 1 year to look after and see how shit gets done. I think Aaron Jones got to stay. And quiet as kept for me too. For the money we're going to have to pay him, I would keep both of them. I would keep both of them and draft a running back. How about that? You know what I'm saying? Now that running back, then it's going to get sticky because then Emmanuel Wilson, what we really going to do? Patrick Taylor. So again, I'm glad I ain't got to make these decisions. We just going to wake up morning after morning. The roster is going to be constructed how it's constructed. We're all going to go out there in September and cheer for these guys. But what I'm saying is, for the people who just, oh no, Aaron Jones get paid too much. Are you paying them? Is it coming out of your pockets? Because the consensus belief about Packers the past 2-3 years is we don't have any money. Why are we paying Rodgers? We still paying people who ain't even on the roster no more. We still got to figure out David Bakhtiari. Like, it's a lot of shit that I got to move. So just because, like, look, me and the homie could huddle up like, damn, I'm hungry. Where we going to go? All right, let's go to Applebee's. Just imagine that was a report. And then say at the last minute, it's like, fuck it, Applebee's too far. We got Chili's right here. Let's just go to Chili's. So at the last minute, we go to Chili's. So what was all that reporting for? Like, a lot of these reports is, oh, the Packers seem to be cutting, seem to be moving on. Possibly, it looks like, but it's nothing definitive. Okay? Ain't shit definitive. How many times did we think Aaron Jones wasn't going to be on this team before today? And he continues. So again, this is going to be the Russ Ball special. Kick the can down the field. Turn a year into a signing bonus. They know how. They know better than us how to flip and do all that shit with the roster. Same thing for Savage. Same thing for anybody. Now, I don't think, right? And then again, nothing's in stone. This was just a negotiation. They're all at the combine. Rosenhaus has many clients there. The Packers are right there. Why wouldn't they just go and say, hey, they was just there. You know what I'm saying? So that doesn't mean that something's in stone, something's on paper, right? But again, I just think we're going to do the Russ Ball special, kick the can down the road a little bit, right? But that's only going to save us money, right? We're really just extending his contract. So that 11, we will pay him this year or however much, 17, 11, it won't be that number. So again, let Russ Ball cook, y'all. People, again, what I keep telling you, be ready for the media sucks kind of deal. I got to take this call, but whatever, bro. They just going to wait. Wake and pack is more important. Damn. But yeah. So that's where I'm at with that. And again, like, we have to account leadership. We have to account him knowing the playbook. And again, when we were cooking the way that we were cooking on offense, and not just on offense, but just him individually closing the year out, like, again, he can be called injury prone, but anybody can get hurt at any time, right? Imagine how many championship possibilities we lost from injury. Aaron Rodgers, right? I remember we was 3-1, 4-1 in Minnesota, getting ready to take a real driver's seat in the division. Then Anthony Barr comes and broken collarbone for Aaron Rodgers. Now we're dealing with Hundley, Kaiser, whoever the fuck it was at that point. So any injury could happen at any time. This is a brutal sport, especially at the running back position, and he is not the biggest. All right, so we know he can get injured. We just got to, new strength and conditioning coach. Hopefully we can Get these guys in a new kind of program. Shout out to my girl Patrice. Definitely, and he's just a Green Bay guy. Like, he deserves all what he's going to get, and he is one of the guys that I would love to see get a ring when we get one, and he will deserve it. Like, but again, what have you done for me lately, though? If you look at his last 6 games, bro, if we can get that to begin the year next year, who would complain about that? And for anybody, oh, we're paying them too much. It ain't coming out your pocket, bro. It ain't in your bank account, bro. Let's let the higher ups deal with that shit. They do this all the time. And then again, it was just a conversation. Nothing got done yet. It possibly might get done. But again, nothing is in stone. And again, he may be back, bro. And I want him back. That's a definite, and that's a fact. Shit, I ain't think about taking no break right now, bro. I think I've jumped back up in the YouTube algorithm, and also I would like to thank my new subs coming through. Figuring this thing out, you pretty much got to drop something every day or do something, and it seems like I'm in the algorithm because my videos are starting to get seen by a lot more people. So I mean, I just can't stop. And as much as we have to talk about, I mean, there's 53 players on the roster, or there's so much shit that we can talk about until then. So, but I'm not gonna go rogue or go ghost on y'all if I do take a break. I will let y'all know. But right now, I'm like a snowball going downhill, bro. It's just gaining steam, and it's getting bigger, bro. So as long as y'all watching, bro, as long as y'all supporting, I'm gonna get on this bitch and talk my shit, man. Shout out to AJ again. Yeah, we have to get Aaron Jones one, man. And again, you could go, okay, Aaron Jones gone. Oh, they get Tony Pollard. What about the leader? Oh, Aaron Jones gone. We get Derrick Henry. Now, I would take that, but what about the leadership, right? And then, goddamn it, if we going all in, right? Is it time to go all in yet? We might re-sign Jones and get Derrick Henry. I mean, because we don't need receivers, right? Obviously, we need a safety. We might get I don't know what we're gonna do. That's why, it's best we be fans, and whatever happens. Definitely, that's plan A for me, Brandy. That is plan A for me. Again, and another thing, what's factual? Let's not talk about if and maybe, and they're thinking about doing this. What is factual? This motherfucker is under contract. Okay, he's under contract. That is a fact. Now, it takes more to move off. Okay, they can cut him, right? And then again, there is always a sucker, bro. There is always a sucker. If we let him touch the market, he's gone. We might want to pay him that 11 or whatever the fuck it is. It ain't too much. And then again, Bakhtiari, other kind of decisions we can make that'll help us, bring Aaron Jones back. But again, this is just a game of chicken shit, right? This is just negotiation, bro. Even if I was Aaron Jones, I still would want my agent to at least go talk to see if I could get some extra money, whether it is or it ain't. Because listen, sometimes it ain't about what you're worth. Sometimes it ain't about what you deserve. Sometimes it's about what you negotiate, okay? So we can't get mad at Aaron Jones people for even asking for more. Packers are a multi-billion dollar, like, you already know the story. So these is kibbles and bits paying these players. So if I was a player, goddammit, I'm getting every dollar I can. If I'm gonna at least ask, hey, you have not because you ask not, right? Sometimes you could have some shit, probably just won't let you have it, right? Some motherfuckers ain't too proud to beg. They'll go ask for some shit and they'll come back with $100. You never know. Definitely. John, prime example of what you just said. Jaden Reed, the mics called him. He was looking at Aaron Jones like, damn, you a beast, dude. He just was like, you make me want to block for you. Ain't nobody going to be saying that about every player, bro. You got the sombrero, like, he got his whole deal, and then another thing, Dallas is going to be on his ass, right? They know what he's capable of. Do you not think Mike McCarthy and Jerry Jones will want to get that motherfucker over there with the star on his head? And I just can't see that. I don't want to see that either. Hey, I'm going to trust your opinion on that, angry casual fan. I'm a Dylan lover. I feel that he's got a, Now, when he first came in, all we had to do was decide what he was. When he first came in, it's like, okay, this dude looked like he could eventually take over for Aaron Jones. Boston College, leadingest rusher, big bruiser dude, December, November kind of running back, Green Bay running back, cold weather, fits perfect for us. We see maybe he's not an every down starter, at least for this team. He might go start for motherfucking Seahawks or some shit. I just said Seahawks. I know they got Kenneth Walker over there, but he could go start somewhere else, and he'd probably go get paid somewhere else. So we might, have to let him go. But again, even him, how expensive you think it's going to be to keep him, y'all? Not that much, bro. So, and then again, when you're cooking so good toward the end of the year, although he was dealing with injuries too, and then again, what would have happened if we didn't have A.J. Dillon this year? I'll wait. Can y'all tell me what would have happened if A.J. Dillon wasn't around this year? Because Aaron Jones did miss 7 or 8 games. A.J. Dillon knows the playbook. Pass protection, good, not as explosive, right, as Aaron Jones, but he can still get the job done in a pinch, number one. And as a number 2 running back, he could definitely get the job done. And it also has to do with coaches putting him in the right position. We all know, as much as we love LaFleur, sometimes he abandons the running game. So you got to consider everything. It ain't all these running backs' fault, bro. And I want them both back. Again, we can't choose who our leaders are. Sometimes it's a linebacker or something. Ours happen to be 2 running backs. A.J. Dillon is a leader on the team. So is Aaron Jones, man. Leadership has to be accounted for. It's not all just, this player, B player, bring him here. Tony Pollard might not have the grip on the locker room that he has. Derrick Henry might not have the personality for this locker room, But again, I'll take Henry right now. I ain't going to front on that. Shout out to Ernie Martinez in the building. Hey, just like you said, Zane Strong, best we ever had. Better than Brandon Jackson, better than James Starks, better than whoever the fuck else we had as backups over the years. I wouldn't be mad at that either. Ain't nothing wrong with Swag Daddy, and we know Matt LaFleur loves him. That too. Shout out to Goat Mike. So that's what I'm saying too. It's like, y'all really want to get it in? It ain't just plug and play, y'all. Derrick Henry can come over here. How's he going to pick up the playbook? Again, him and LaFleur work with each other. I know he's a professional top running back in history, okay? And we talk about Derrick Henry, and that's just a dream for me at this point, right? That's a dream, Eckler can do a lot for us, But again, this is all he say, she say. Ain't nothing in stone yet, And, we're going to talk about these media personalities, too. I was going to save Silverstein for another day. We respect Tom Silverstein, but even he, and as far as integrity, remember when I said the media sucks and how people come out and say something and then just duck their tail and don't have to answer for it? He came out with this story. Within hours, he's getting backlash. He's like, listen, I kind of made a mistake. This is what I said was going on. They might let him go to test free agency. And hopefully somebody offers him something, and then we can match it. That's a good tactic there, right? But again, you're taking a risk by letting them hit the market. And I just wouldn't let him hit the market with the likes of Dallas out there, with a Jerry Jones, with a checkbook that really don't matter. Jerry Jones will get Aaron Jones in the building. They got the same damn last name. I cannot see him with a Dallas helmet on. I don't want to see that, y'all. So y'all can talk about let him go. He makes too much. He's injury prone. All the fuck you want. Everybody injury prone. Everybody get hurt, especially at the running back position, So we can spread out the carries a little more to probably lessen him getting hurt. Same thing for Christian Watson. Maybe we just have to limit the usage a little bit. But y'all crazy if y'all don't want to bring Aaron Jones back. Oh, yeah. And that's the kind of numbers and that's the kind of shit that I'm happy that as a fan, we don't have to deal with. All we got to do is sit back, hands behind our head, chill, smoke what I'm about to do now, and just wait and see what happens. Not every roster is the same every year anyway. We know, I already told you guys, be prepared. Rather, some people like Savage, some people don't. Some people like Dillon, some people don't. Some people like Keyshawn Nixon, some people don't. Right? But we don't know what's going to happen. So I'd rather just cheer them on until they're gone. I'm not going to say, oh, get rid of him. We don't need him. Shit, we needed Aaron Jones. He's pretty much, our offense for most of the part when he's in there. So Oh well, he ain't got to fight for nothing. It ain't. Hey, he could stand on the table and say what he wants. This negotiation is between the agents and the higher ups, bro. And you seen we didn't give Aaron Rodgers no pull to say anything about the organization until he start kicking and screaming about it 15 years into his career. So I doubt J Love is gonna have any kind of say so with this deal, bro. Hell yeah, go Pack. Definitely. Don't forget about Florida, but then you might get some horrible weather over there. Yeah, but that tax is a motherfucker. Oh, we ain't gonna say fire because in Goot we trust, bro. And sometimes there are hard decisions that has to be made. So in the event that he does get rid of Aaron Jones, yes, we will all be sad because we like the dude Aaron Jones, but that doesn't mean that we throw in the towel or talk bad about the next person. Like when Jordan Love got drafted, fuck Jordan Love. He's so why is he here? Da, da, da. You gonna say that now? You look a lot stupid saying that shit now, right? Just let the shit play out. Sit the fuck down, chill out, and see what happens, bro. A lot of people were on Goot's ass about that, talking about fire Goot then. So no, we don't need to be even questioning Goot's job just for one decision anyway. And it is a tough decision. And if you do look at the other running backs and shit out there, there is probably some guys we can get for cheaper. But is it always about cheaper? No. You know what I'm saying? And where I come from, it took me a while to get to this too. But shit, you get what you fucking pay for, right? I used to get the fucking jail toilet paper when I used to go to the store. After a while, I'm like, why am I wiping my ass with this shit? I'm getting a Charmin. You feel me? Like, I'm gonna pay extra couple dollars, but shit, my shit gonna be, looking like the bear in the commercials. I mean, yeah. The Guar's hit or miss. I don't know what we gonna do with him as far as him being on the team, but if he is in the team, he will play that H back kind of fullback role, and he plays that good, right? As far as AJ, it is looking. All I said was looking more like with the draft capital we have. But again, what's the market gonna offer AJ? Can we give him a prove it deal like we did Keyshawn? We can't give him a couple mil just to prove it for a year, just to see how this shit works out, right? Because a good healthy AJ Dillon down the stretch is fucking valuable too, especially late. Imagine he wasn't hurt with Dallas and San Francisco, right? Come on, y'all. Here we go. So we know clearly. Go Mike didn't sage his house. Probably got in an argument with his girl. Had an issue with the gym or something. Cause bro, we ain't getting. Hey, Goot is here to stay, bro. Like, do we have to go over the draft picks? Fucking Goot picked Jordan Love. So what do you mean he got to go? He could pick another goddamn Jordan Love. We don't know. What we gonna get rid of him for? And again, this is a hard decision. So again, I'm saying I'm with y'all. I want Aaron Jones back, but if he is to leave, let's not say fire Goot. This is again. You want to keep Jones or you want to keep this guy? Want to keep this? Like, it's so many moving parts, bro. Again, I would like y'all to do that job. Hearing about him too. But yes, listen, we got the draft capital. We got the draft capital to where we can draft a running back, but that dude ain't gonna be ready year one to just come in and do what we need him to do. You know what I'm saying? We ready for a playoff. We already had a playoff run. Sorry, y'all. We had a schedule. We had a playoff run already. We are getting ready for a Super Bowl run. So I think if this is where we at now, we still think we got a couple years. Okay, get rid of Jones, right? 2 years from now, Jones might not be what he is to compete for us for Super Bowls, but I think we ready now. So right now, and he's still under contract, bro. It'd hurt less paying him if you get rid of this person, get rid of that person. We got so much draft capital that a household name that we love, like a Savage or a Nixon or a Dillon, might be gone. But again, this happens every year. You know how many GMs is out there that wish that they had the pedigree of drafting like Brian Gutekunst, bro? We are not talking about Gutekunst needs to go for any reason. He was a beast, and he came in and he did his thing for us. Shout out to my boy Carlos Baldwin in the building. He was a beast. And shout out to Jared Reyes too, man. Again, pack house, bro. Thank y'all for coming through. Hey, so much to the point where I still ain't took a hit. But yeah, no, Starks was a beast. 44, ran high out of Buffalo, bro. Came at the perfect time. Hey, he was hurt all year that year. Came on late. Took us on a Super Bowl run. And he was a funky runner, man. He ran a little different. He ran up really high, and he just had a funky run style. Ernie, I hope we don't get any ruffle any feathers. What's thing is, if a player is not good, okay, get rid of them. But who gets rid of good players? If you already had them under contract, if you already drafted and developed them, why get rid of them? We've seen this happen before. Casey Hayward went elsewhere, did good. Micah Hyde went elsewhere, did good. So, again, the way we were cooking last year, I think we need to bring in as many as people as we can. And we lost last year because of, not just because of the J Love shit, but it was a mistake by J Love, a couple other things, just wasn't in our cards to win. And we were playing with house money. We weren't supposed to be there anyway. I don't want nothing to do with Zeke, bro. I'm sorry. I don't want nothing to do with Zeke, bro. Not even as a backup. I don't want nothing to do with him. Hell yeah, we attacking the day right now, TR. Good morning, you too. I already attacked my shit. I was up 4 a.m., bro. Had to get business done early. I'm already back. My boy Ross Thurlow's in the building. Hell yeah, he definitely needs to stay. TR is the man. I mean, that's been the trend, and that's what we do. When we fall in love with a program, the way they do stuff, it's kind of like an extension of the Packers, right? Remember, we was going to Mississippi State for a minute. Remember, we was going to Iowa for a minute. Now, it seems like Georgia, and we gave them the G anyway. You see the G behind me? It's always been ours. Some people, wait, that's the Georgia's logo. Actually, no, that's the Packers logo. And we were actually nice enough to just give it to them and let them use it, change the color. We really could have did some legal shit. We really could try to get some money from it, but we so nice of a franchise. That's what we did for them. And then you got Al Davis out there suing the Buccaneers for the logo being too similar to the Raiders. Ain't that a bitch? He didn't do that until after they lost the Super Bowl, though. So he clearly was in his feelings. Hey, absolutely. And I'm glad you put Kool-Aid. Hey, extra sugar on mine. I don't care. And hey, I like the grape Kool-Aid. You hear me? But I agree with you on Savage, bro. But again, man, I'm telling y'all, coaching can do wonders to players. I'm just telling y'all, bro. And we seen it. Oren Burks couldn't do shit for us, huh? He was a bust for us, huh? Why he in the Super Bowl making plays and took on a big role and did good in the Super Bowl, right? Same thing for MVS, dropping shit with us, driving us crazy. I still think about the Indiana game we should have won. You know what I'm saying? Hey, go to Kansas City, damn near Super Bowl hero, damn near. I mean, he was the only one really catching touchdowns like that. Got him on the board first. So again, motherfucker drive the same car. I could drive the same car as somebody else. Hey, I might get my shit washed every week. I might go get an oil change. I might keep the paint and the rims clean and all that. This motherfucker might never get it washed, never change his oil, get gas only when he really needs to. His shit fucked up. It depends on who's driving the fucking car too, bro. Halfly has seen and forgot a lot of football, right? And remembered, forgot all. Y'all know what I'm saying, right? So like he might be able to pull something out of Savage. Now, if he can and Savage is gone, cool. But what I'm just saying, do not discount like the influence of a fucking good coach, and not just good coach, good coaching, bro. Let's remember, we're dealing with Joe Barry we're coming from. So let's not act like this wouldn't be an upgrade, bro. And it depends on what you're asking him to do. So we will see. If he's gone, he's gone. That's cool. So, Brandy, you are not going to mention your favorite tight end. You're not going to say nothing about Ben Sims. Hey, two things I love about him. Really three. Number one, he's a blocker. And we need many as blockers. We got Musgrave. He could go out there and catch. We got Kraft. He could go out there and catch too. And he can block. But that dude is a legit blocker. And he can still catch the ball. And I just like that we got him from Minnesota. Because, right, first free agents that come off the Packers team, you know who's going to be in line first. Chicago, Detroit, Minnesota. So it feels good sometimes to repay them the favor and get some of their players that they couldn't do nothing with. I think Julius Peppers was better in the Packers uniform and did more and went further as far as, playoffs and shit like that. Adrian Amos, better in the Packers uniform. Jimmy Graham, better in the Packers uniform than the sorry teams that he went to after, right? So I just like that he comes from there. So I think we're good at tight end. We got two big ball and solidified tight ends. Anything else is extra. The rest ain't gonna be used for, what, special teams. So I think I gotta go Ben Sims, y'all. And I think we're okay there. That's it. DeGuara can be identified as a tight end, but we know he's gonna be running back. I mean, like a fullback, whatever, which this offense does still use. I ain't gonna go that far. What if Derrick Henry came in and just, God forbid, twisted his ankle first play, didn't play for us? And what about Robinson? What if he just came in and didn't get the offense like Aaron Jones knows it? Aaron Jones could know this offense in his sleep, So I wouldn't say that he has to go. Oh man, well, TR, I ain't there yet, brother. Give me a couple years, bro. Okay, I ain't living like that yet. I'm doing okay for myself, but I ain't living like that yet. But yeah, I don't know too either. That's a weird feeling. Man, I ain't gonna go there. Like when the water comes out, I don't know. I wouldn't say bad. We can still operate. I mean, we won games without him, with the help and likes of AJ Dillon. So, I ain't gonna say bad, but shit, that's a good one too. And shit, I got a backyard full of leaves. Shit, I might not have to pay for nothing. I mean, what you mean by that? Because there's clearly a lot of them. Hey, y'all, Go Mike is my boy, but sometimes bro be coming in here tripping. I don't know if he didn't go to the gym yet. He didn't sage his house, but can somebody just name off 3 running backs in the draft? That's good players, so Go Mike can, so he can understand what's going on. He said there's no backs in the draft. Just on this stream, motherfuckers done told me about 3, 4 of them. One nigga from Texas, one nigga from, there's linebackers out there, bro. You right. Again, see, he got everybody, Silverstein or whoever, got everybody all up in arms on the motherfucking Monday morning. Ain't no football Sunday, ain't no draft Sunday, ain't no combine Sunday, ain't none of that shit going on. And he got people up in arms. That's why he had to retract this shit. Like, well, hold on. Yeah, bro. Like, why you running your mouth? And, that's just like saying, oh, my neighbors were arguing. Okay. That don't mean they gonna break up. They gonna be out the next morning like everything cool, bro. This is negotiation, bro. This has to happen. It's just that social media is so goddamn nosy nowadays. Now, I love social media and internet. We can get a lot more information and educate ourselves about a lot of other shit that we probably wouldn't otherwise. But I also think it makes motherfuckers too nosy. Imagine the internet was in your house and displayed everything that goes on in your house. You wouldn't want that shit to get out. Shit, I'll be in jail. For real, listen to my boy John, man. When John Bannon is in the building, when Milto is in the building, hit that like button, bro. We got a packed house. So, hey, once I jump up out of this bitch, once the replay start going and I check the video, like we ought to get a good amount of likes here. I told y'all I seem to be in the algorithm at this point. I'm seeing the analytics, the numbers looking a little different, subs coming back in. There was a time where it stopped because I wasn't doing it consistent enough. So, hey, I'm here to talk as long as y'all here to listen, bro. So let's hit that like button. Let's run this bitch up. Brandy, we've had a lot of that. See now we about to go into Packers appreciation mode. Because what else have we had in that same time frame, Brandy? As much as we complain, and with the devastating injuries we had, we've always had a decent O-line. Did J Love get dirty in the playoffs? Where was he getting harassed at all in the playoffs? Did Aaron Rodgers ever get really harassed in the playoffs? Except for Tampa in that playoff game a little bit. But again, Bakhtiari was gone. But one thing we've always produced is a good receiving corps. We could work a little bit better on secondary, corners. We could work a little bit better on linebackers. But hey, that might have stopped with Quay. We'll see when we get Quay's partner in crime. We'll see how that works out. But we are a good team. We have one of the best records in NFL history over the past 20, 30, however many years you want to say. Okay, we are always competitive, and you got to thank Goot and people like him for us being competitive. Go, Mike. It ain't a new era for the Packers. I promise you. Jordan Love could get on top of a table and scream up and down. They ain't gonna listen to shit he got to say. Let's be honest. Again, it took Aaron 15 years to be able to get the guts to just say, you know what? We need to change shit around here. And then his ass was gone the next year. So tell me how that worked out for Aaron. Stepping up, saying something, talking about he tired of how, we get rid of people. It's a different way to get rid of people, which I do agree. Like I heard, Matthews, they got rid of him. Jordy Nelson, could have called him, they could have probably did it better, but again, it's a business, bro. No. I mean, he's been taking reconstructures, what I wouldn't be considered a pay cut, but bro has got a nice hefty amount of money. We pay he got again, and this is a running back we're talking about, go Mike. Running backs literally be lucky to get 2 contracts. Lucky just to get 2 contracts. Not only did he get 2, but we paid him an awful lot amount of money. So I disagree on that one. He's made his money. Now, can he get more? Should he be able to deserve more if he can negotiate something? Yes, that's cool. But to say that we ain't paid that motherfucker, we paid him. Don't even get me started on that. I had a whole rant about that. And again, with all this technology, all these replays, you got cameras and shit flying around, hanging on ropes and doing all kind of shit. You're watching, like you can see boogers in people's nose, but you can't get the fucking first down right. Jordan Love was not on the ground yet. He was going down, but then he flipped back. That was bullshit. Oh, the gaming is on the way, and that has been picking up. Y'all seen some bullshit on my gaming channel? Some motherfucker try to come through like, hey, let's bet. So I'm like, all right, let's bet. Send in the cash app. We start the game and all that. Motherfucker still ain't sending cash. I keep saying, send it. You told us, I got Zelle. First of all, my cash app is on the fucking screen. So that's like you going to motherfucking Burger King and asking for a Big Mac. You ain't gonna be able to get one over there. You gotta go to McDonald's to get a Big Mac. I got my motherfucking, I ain't gonna go on a rant. I got my motherfucking cash app in the right corner on my gaming channel for support, or if somebody wants to play a head-to-head for some money, for some fun. And he bullshitting. He was going, and then you came to my channel. He coming to my channel like, oh, let's bet. I'm like, okay. And then after that, he like, oh, are you sure? Because people ran off on me before. I should be asking you that. You came to me. I didn't come to you for the bet. You came to me. And this is my channel. I gotta have some kind of dignity. And I'm sure if I ran off with your money, you would have came back the next day and said, hey man, this higher point of view gaming dude is no good. We bet he took my money. That'll hurt my pride, first of all. And again, when I'm gonna go do with $20, put a down payment on the house? For real, bro. It was a $20 bet, bro. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna play you again, dog. And we started playing a little bit, and I started to whoop his ass a little bit. So he knew he didn't want it. But yeah, I'm gonna do more gaming. Oh yeah, well, see, bro, hey, Madden, it takes so much time. Sometimes that's all the nigga got the time to do. I'd love to turn me on some WWE. I was about to do it yesterday, but I had to take off. Yeah, but I think hey, we're gonna see exactly what McDuffie is made of. I mean, we already seen what he's made of. He's a good player, but he should be way more comfortable in his defense because he's been in it before, and he should be able to relay the word to a lot of people. So McDuffie is going to be very important, and he might just explode. Oh yeah, Brandy got jokes. Hey, but that hose work. And then thinking about water hoses, I mean, I guess we all did it, right? Especially in the ghetto. Like, I used to legit go to that hose and just drink like 2 gallons at a time. Now I'm looking at that, I'm like, I would never drink from this shit. But as a kid, I ran straight to it. Same like those dirty ass, nasty ass water fountains at school. I used to be up there, my back leg up, showing off, just drinking the water. Shit. That's probably why half of the world is poisoned, right? That's probably why everybody getting cancer from drinking this kind of shit. Even probably showering in this kind of water. In a minute, again, when I get to TR level, my fucking water's gonna be filtered in here over my shower water. My cousin got that shit. You go to his house, take a shower, the water feels different hitting your skin. I'm like, damn, this is some different water. This water nice. Ghetto water be beating your ass. Pop, 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 pop. Kicker, not for real. But look, shit, we might need to use the first round on the kicker. Really, Nothing, but I'm going to say wide receiver because I'm finally in my comfortable in my own skin about this Packers receiving core. So if we were to get one now, again, I wouldn't be mad at the, because obviously we'll be getting an impact player, but then I'd be like, out of all years, this is a fucking year we get a wide receiver where we don't need it. Which, and I'm sold, y'all. I'm going to stand on this now. First, I was saying we could get a vet, we could draft some. I'm totally cool with this receiving core how it is, bro. We just need some better help from Christian Watson. And hey, this ain't the same Jaden Reed from last year we're going to get. We ain't going to get the same Wicks from last year. They're going to get better. So I think we're okay at receiver. And we don't need another nigga to come in and fuck up the rotation. Jay Love just getting used to all these people. He's throwing it to everybody. Let's let this develop a little bit. You know what I'm saying? And there was no time in this year, right? We used to say it when Devontae was here, he needed help and other stuff. There was no time this year where we all thought or said, oh, we need a wide receiver. Not once. So if they got one this year, and especially with the first round, I'd just be like, come on, get a safety. I want a safety. That's what I need. We need a safety in the draft and in free agency. Right. Right. Well, I ain't mad at Rattler though, but Williams, I don't. This is what I don't like. I already told y'all what I didn't like about, they talking about Packers, beware or something like, bro, we ain't, hold up. Like, we ain't got to even worry about Williams. He could come out and do what he want to do, but, and, again, I think Rattler going to be fine. And Bo Nix, bro. They got a couple out. They got a couple guys, They got a couple guys. It probably has a little to do with it. It definitely speeds up the process. You cannot say that, okay, if Aaron Rodgers doesn't wait till the first day of training camp to come and see these guys, and Jordan Love has been working with them all summer, you have to think that the continuity is a little better. So yeah, that's fair assessment. That's why they're going to get even better. Like I said, Brandon, like you think Jaden Reed satisfied with what he did last year? You don't think that they got so many cut ups of where he fucked up at, including Wicks, not Melton. Whatever Melton came in, it was solid and smooth. So I don't want to hear no like this year. Melton better be a shoe in. He don't even need to be talked about practice squad. He does not. So they better that's what better happen. Hell yeah. I'ma send it to you, bro. So Zane, I gotta put it up somewhere. Zane, go ahead like on my last video or go to like the last inquiring minds with TR or something and do a comment and I'm gonna just put it in the box for you or something. Yeah, because I heard other people because I thought the way I typed it in on here, I thought people get it that way, but a lot of people been telling me they haven't even been seeing it, and that makes me feel good because somebody watching that shit. Hey, that's all I gotta say. Look at his drafting at receivers, bro. Like we literally have, again, I keep saying it, the Sports Illustrated cover, Jordy Nelson, Donald Driver, Greg Jennings. We had all of that. Now we got it now. Hey, Wicks. Again, you look at cut-ups of Wicks route running and him training on his route running. Devontae Adams-esque. I'm just saying. You go look at it yourself. And how the fuck you think he been wide open half the times when he did come in and did his thing? Look at Jaden Reed, my favorite of the bunch right now. He's I'm a big fan of like Tyreek Hill, man. Like he's just one of the players I wish we had, but like not comparing him to, but like a gadget, like a guy who could just do so much. I'm glad we got that guy. Cobb did it to us, especially young Cobb. He did it, So we've had it, but I'm glad that we got it after Cobb. Amari Rodgers was supposed to be that guy, so I'm glad we have that guy. And Jaden Reed is definitely that guy. Oh yeah. No, bro, I was drinking like a motherfucker from now. I'm starting to think like, damn, like, did I drink too much? Like, I would literally be there for 10, 15 minutes drinking that shit. It was so good and cold. And I love the taste of the rubber that come out the hose too. Yeah, bro. Like I tell everybody, Shout out to Carlos Baldwin too. We didn't. It hurt when it happened, and we didn't want that to happen, but it needed to happen. J Love needed to do that play in that time, in that kind of moment. Why? So he would never forget. We seen J Love do similar passes. You know what I'm saying? Earlier in the season where it just went to the ground, somebody tipped it. I myself, and I said it on camera clearly. I'm like, J Love throw a couple of ones that could get picked off. So that's a habit. But now he definitely gonna think twice about that. And then the cardinal sin, late and over the middle. You can't do it. In off the back foot, you're doomed. Again, he's so talented he could get away with a couple of those things sometimes against Carolina and shit like that. But he had to have more awareness of, bro, this is the playoffs. This ain't week 4, week 8. There's no more time to go back to and see what you messed up in and come back next week. This is it. In that position, he had to know and learn that he cannot do that pass. And it had to happen for him to know that. That's all he's thinking about. I seen him on one of the interviews. I think it was a Dan Patrick show. He went on there. Dan Patrick gave it to him. He gave him all his stats throughout the year, and he's like, yeah. But then in an NFC champion or whatever game it was against the Niners, you threw that pick then, and then Jordan he went, like he's thinking about that shit. So that shit had to happen, bro. Yeah, bro. They gave us every opportunity to win that game. Let me ask y'all, what hurts more? Okay. No, that ain't even a question because this last one didn't hurt me. I felt good coming out of that Niner one. That Niner shit, 10-13, 2 years ago, that shit, I'm finally over it, I believe. I think I'm okay. I finally got over Seattle too. That Seattle 2014, that haunted me for years. Now I'm comfortable to even talk shit to a Seattle fan. You can say all you want about that. We are still better than you. Y'all should have got more rings out of what y'all did. Y'all threw it on the first threw it on 4th and 1 or whatever it was, and you should have ran it. You got Beast Mode back there. He was going crazy anyway. And that's what you get. That's what you get. That's a tough one. Obviously it's a goop pick, so he's gonna be around for a little longer, and they're gonna exercise every option with him. But I'm on the fence about him still. I seen some good for sure, but then I just see So yeah, definitely talented, and we talked about him, Brandy. Certain plays, whipping out, helping down. He did it. Sometimes he'd get rammed in the floor by Chris Jones or by somebody else. Got him good too. Somebody else wore his ass out. But, I just think he need a little bit more nasty, a little bit more mean in his game. He's talented. He can move around 6'5", and he could play guard. So if it don't work out at center, he can play guard. He played both in college. No, but what I was saying is the receivers he has now can be comparable to them, KH. I know that was forever ago. I mean, we got a Nelson and Christian Watson. I'm just saying capabilities. Clearly he ain't White Lightning. I'm just saying if he hits his ceiling, right? From what he's shown us so far, we got a Nelson and Christian Watson. We got a Driver in the Romeo. I'm confident in saying that. Romeo could do what Driver did, right? We got a motherfucking, James Jones and Wicks. That's not too hard to surpass. Although Jones has some great years with us, he's not like an all-time great. So yeah, I know that was Ted's picks, but what I'm saying is, how are we gonna talk about Goot when this is what we looking at right now? I got full confidence in Romeo and Jaden Reed, Wicks, and Bo Melt. I got full confidence in a lot of these cats, and Christian Watson, but he just got to be healthy. Yeah, I definitely know my team, but at the same time, bro, now you're gonna make me sad now. But at the same time, my uncle texted me, because he a Cowboy fan, so we beat him, and then I got a brother that's a Niner fan, so he's giving my brother hell the whole game. I'm not texting him, I'm just chilling, So he just was like, nephew, you ain't talking your shit. I'm like, Unc, it's a lot of game left, and that was my last text to him. Shit. Hell yeah, I seen Melton. I seen his brother. Hell yeah, we should draft him. Hey, we keep it in the family over here. But bro is really a baller though. And then think about it. If you got a brother like Bo, first of all, they both were receivers their whole life, and then he just transitioned to being a secondary player. So he got receiver skills out there. So I would absolutely go for him. I would definitely absolutely go for him. I was just looking at that like 2 days ago. Angry casual fan, you going in that order? Or are you just saying, oh, so you are going in that order? Okay, I need a safety first, bro. I'm sorry. We still gotta hope Stokes gets it together. Valentine and Valentine. That's we could work with that in the man Jair, right? So we need that, bro. We need the safety, bro. We need a safety bad. Corner we could get by. What's been very bad, bro? Our safety play and the nickel kind of deal, which is Halfley safety in a sense, right? So bro, I need the best safety out there first. Exactly. A lot of that again, like doesn't directly translate. Oh, we know why the linemen are bench pressing. That makes sense. But and again, 40 doesn't show anything. It's not a football move. It's not like the 40. They're doing a route, catching the ball, and then running the 40. They are literally in a track stance, and the stance has a lot more. I ran a 40 one time, not to like I wasn't shit, but I ran a 40 one time, and the track coach was looking at me. He's just like, bro, you could improve on seconds just by your get up. I'm like, how? He's like, you got to get lower and put your foot. Like he gave me the stance, and once I did it, I ran just as fast as I did the other time, but I just didn't do it with technique. So that's why that 40 shit is tricky. But then again, it's really no translation of football, really, unless you are literally catch the ball and then you take it up the sideline for a 40-yard run. Other than that, like lateral drills with the cones kind of show better football movements than the 40, but the 40 is cute, right? How fast is somebody? But that's misleading, and who gives a fuck how fast you are if your ass getting wrestled and taken care of by a receiver like Keyshawn Johnson or Hines, or the receivers who like to block good. They love those kind of guys. Yeah, but I get it, but the whole just from the get off to like from 25% from the 40 to the end is probably useful, but the get off is like not everybody is you're not running. I mean, again, they're translating the speed, but again, it's really not a football movement kind of drill. It's just totally off of speed, and that does help on the field, but I think it's misleading. I know, bro. I know. Hey, you funny. And hey, but AJ, let's turn this into a good thing. For Watson to be the weak link, go look at Watson's numbers though, please, before we start, really tripping on him. Because bro done had them games with 4 receptions, 110 yards, 5 receptions. Like he's that guy, bro. He just gotta stay healthy. That's it. Definitely. Hey, go Mike. You heard that? Hey, so Go Mike could sit down somewhere. And somebody please send me some running backs so Go Mike can see. He says there are none in the draft. I heard about a Texas dude. Hey, that ain't my cup of tea, bro. I would really go out there and hurt somebody in real life. For real. So I'm gonna stick to the football and the wrestling. If I had a time, bro. If I had a time, but seriously, y'all be seeing AJ don't fuck with Apex. I did. Okay, AJ, you gotta get into that WWE though, bro. My boy Mick is in the building. Shout out to you, bro. PUBG is nice. That same thing. Fortnite just as good. Oh my lord. So yeah, I'm gonna create a link. I'm gonna do it. Tomorrow's yeah, okay, this is what we're gonna do. Tomorrow's Wake and Pack, I'm gonna put it in the description because a lot of people say that. I thought y'all been watching, but somebody been watching that shit. So and I got other people over there, so but yeah, no, please. Yeah, I'll put it in tomorrow. I'll put it in the description and then I'll remind you guys because yeah, a lot of people told me like I can't find it. I'm like, what? And that I will do. And I'm gonna end it on that. And I'm gonna just, thank everybody in here, obviously, but thank Brandy for all the support and just, for even inquiring about my other channels because we are all Packer fans. That's how we met. That's our interest that we have together. But if you are, you're interested in wrestling, want to look at my wrestling channel or my gaming channel, that's nothing but help and nothing but love. And you ain't even gotta watch the shit. just hit like and leave. You know what I'm saying? If you want to do a friendly favor to me, but that's cool, man. But we out of here. Shout out to my boy Caves TV. Thanks for coming through. Shout out to AJ. Shout out to my boy Matt. Good to see you. We're gonna get together, man. Crocodile Dundee. Shout out to Zane Strong, of course. I'm gonna get with you soon on the Madden tip. And Zane pretty good too. But yeah, hey, y'all got to get it together, bro. I need you and Kylie Packer to play each other because I'm tired of winning. I need you guys to get a win. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to Angry Casual Fan for sure. Shout out to my boy Carlos Baldwin. Thank you for coming through. Shout out to Goat Mike for sure. Hey, sage your house, bro. It's gonna be okay. Goot is here to stay. Shout out to TR, of course. I'm holla at TR. Pretty soon too. Jared Reyes, thanks for coming through. Welcome to 420 HPOV Boulevard. Not sure if I've seen you before, but you know how we do it on the street. Welcome to the family. John Bannon, of course, Milto. Everybody hit that like button on the way out if you did not. And always, if I forgot about you, I did not forget about you. Carlos Baldwin, Ross Thurlow, thank you for coming through, bro. I ain't seen you in a minute. Glad you caught one. Angry Casual Fan, Ernie Martinez. And yeah, man, pack house today. This was fun, y'all. This was fun. So shout out to everybody. We will be back tomorrow. And again, Patrice Goldberg, my girl, shout out to you. And you got to get the link to the wrestling channel too, Patrice, so you can see what's going on. WrestleMania season is here. And Gooseby, my boy, shout out to Philly. Man, hey, this was epic, y'all. Thank y'all. I had a good time. And again, I'm gonna see y'all tomorrow, and I'm gonna try my best. If I can remember, my high ass probably gonna forget, and y'all gonna be like, hey, where's the links tomorrow? I'm gonna write it down, write a mental note right now. So yeah, I'm gonna do that. But thanks for all y'all support, and I'll see y'all tomorrow.